Come on in, everybody. Let me get, we got sunbeams today, and I'm having a reflection somewhere in there. That's better. Come on in. Yep. Chat's up. We got two people in here. There's Sage. Come on in, everybody. Y'all are here, and Robert is in the kitchen, y'all. Robert is in the kitchen. I'm staying his way. There's no can't be in the kitchen. He can't do it. The dish, I said, I want the dishwasher after you make your cookies. So that's what's going to happen. Anyway, it's at 4:05 this morning, the front came through. And it came in like a line. It was loud. And it is 17 degrees. Okay, somebody says I'm breaking up. Well, I don't know because I haven't missed. You may need to go out and come back in again. There's my sister. So y'all, it's Christmas Eve. Can you believe it? We've been working hard since October the 17th to get ready for these next few days. Hey, Robert never goes barefoot. He has very tender little feet. Very tender feet. So get on in here, folks. I haven't played any music this morning. If you can't hear me, then you need to go out of the program you're in and come back in, because that will sometimes help. But if you can't hear me, you can't hear me say that. So it's cold here. We've got 17 degrees right now, but it's going to keep getting colder. Nashville got hit pretty hard. They got, I think, a few inches of snow, but it's super cold there. Joy's boss came and picked her up this morning, which I'm very thankful for, that she didn't have to get out in this stuff and try to drive. We didn't get any snow. We got some rain, and the rain, let's just say it was pretty steady, and then it froze everywhere. We don't have any wind right now, but we had some wind at 4 in the morning, and we are expecting some 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts, which are not good. Not good. Not good at all. So y'all, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. We got a few people in here. I know it's really you got lots to do, but thanks for stopping by and enjoying a little time with me this morning. Today's December the 23rd, and I've got my little devotional. You are called to Christ, loved by Christ, and kept in Christ. To those who have been called, you are loved by God the Father and kept by Jesus Christ. Mercy, peace, and love be yours in abundance. This is Jude, verse 1 and 2 of the New International Version. And then let's see, I got my Bible out. Let's get to where we're in Matthew chapter 17. Matthew chapter 17, verse 30. I think it's 34. Let me get my magnifying. Verse 34. Unbelief hinders healing. They came to where a large crowd had gathered to wait for Jesus. A man came and knelt before him and said, Lord, please show your tender mercy toward my son. He has a demon who afflicts him. He has epilepsy and he suffers horribly from seizures. He often falls into the cooking fire or into the river. I brought him to your followers, but they weren't able to heal him. And Jesus replied, where is your faith? Can't you see how wayward and wrong this generation is? How much longer do I stay with you and put up with your doubts? Bring your son to me. When Jesus rebuked the demon, it came out of him, and the boy was instantly healed. Wow. Later, the disciples came to him privately and asked, why couldn't we cast out the demon? And he told them, it was because of your lack of faith. I promise you, if you have faith inside of you, no bigger than the size of a small mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, move away from here and go over there, and you will see it move. There is nothing you can't do, but this kind is cast out only through prayer and fasting. Wow. Wow. Sometimes fasting is a good thing. Fasting is a good thing. So get on in here. Get on in here. Yeah, I got this on Amazon. It has a light in it, but I don't think the light's working right now. But it does a great job. No, yeah, the light works. It's like a full page, but it's kind of dirty right now. I need to clean it, and I have to be careful cleaning it. So y'all, I got coffee this morning. How about you? Anybody got? I noticed Miss Helen from Georgia was answering questions on her little live this morning. She had her grandson on there with her. Yeah, Buffalo's going to get hit with some waves from the big lake. I think it's Lake Erie, and it is going to water level is going to move pretty high, like storm surge in a hurricane. Robert keeps messing with the Roomba. It keeps messing up. Anyway, so get on in here. It's Christmas Eve. And I know you have lots to do, but I want to talk to you about when you're feeling stressed out, what to do. Because the stress will continue to build, but you can rebuke that stress by, saying a prayer, asking God to take it away in the name of Jesus. And then you sit down with a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. Coffee might make you a little more stressed out, but sit down with something warm and wonderful. Hug a cup. Sometimes you just need to hug a cup. Get you a little note card and write down the things that just the act of writing them down it's going to help you. My internet doesn't seem to be very slow. I haven't got any notifications that it's not working. When it's slow, it tells me it shuts down the stream. So everybody get on in here. I pulled out another scarf. Yeah, I don't have many red ones. Yeah, we don't need any hot toddies today. We got stuff to do. We can't be alcohol's not good for us. It's just not good for us. But get up and get dressed to your lace-up shoes, and you'll be ready to get things done. Robert's in the kitchen cooking. I don't know what he's cooking, but I think it's cookies. And I have everything labeled in the kitchen, and he pulled out self-rising flour yesterday instead of plain flour, and I had to replace it. And he said, "No, I got the plain flour." I said, "No, you didn't. I took care of it though." But writing things down is going to help you, and then you can take a dice or cut the things up into little pieces and put them in a bowl and draw one out and go do it. Just do 2 minutes. You don't have to spend all day. Some of you still got some Christmas presents to wrap. So let's get that stuff done. Somebody brought a rooster in to keep him warm. Yeah, there's been say a prayer for Gary Walker at Walker Family Farms. He got hit in the face with a gate yesterday or day before yesterday. And I don't think it broke his nose, but it was a bad hit. He had to go to the ER. So he was trying to give one of his Highland cows a shot because she was feeling was lethargic and had a cough. So farmers take care of their animals. They really do. They love to take care of their animals, which is a great thing. And get things. So folks, make the list of the things you need to get done. Get that list going and just start knocking them off. Knocking them off. Put something in your crock pot for dinner tonight. We had pizza last night because we knew it was going to be really cold today and that we would stay in and not get out in this stuff. Although Robert can drive there and we don't have slick roads or anything. The sun's out right now, so I'm happy. But I wanted to show you, I can tell what the temperature is outside by looking at my native rhododendron. Let me show you a picture. And this is usually a flat, waxy leaf. But here is how they look when it gets cold. They protect themselves by curling up. They just curl up and they hang straight down. And sometimes they hang straight in toward the branch. And it's really cold when it's like that. But that's how we tell the temperature. And they're not as tight as I've seen them. If it gets down to 0, I'll take another picture for you. Yeah, we have mountain laurel too. We have a mountain laurel. Robert's mother made this bird house out of a knotty mountain laurel that Robert gave her from it was huge. And y'all have asked me what it is. It's on our bookshelf. And it's just a huge burl or some kind that she turned into a face and turned it into, and it's never going to be a birdhouse, but she entered it in a contest. Yeah, come on in here, everybody. Anybody got any questions for me? Not just fly lady questions. You could ask me anything right now. I might not answer it, but if you wanted to ask me something. Wendy McClure. Wendy, we're probably kin somewhere down the road. My great grandmother was a McClure from Western Kentucky. Her daddy was David Washington McClure. My grandmother married her son, and when he passed away, she married a McClure. And it was just, it was Granny's last name when she passed away, Deanie McClure, Jessie Dean McClure. What do I want for Christmas? I don't know where Leanne is, just so you know. I got lots of things to do. What do I want for Christmas? I have everything I want for Christmas. I have every single thing I want for Christmas. I don't. Robert and I give each other things all the time. He keeps me in coffee. He keeps me in firewood. What else is there? It's all about enjoying. Did you cover any plants out? No, I don't ever cover any plants except in the spring when my peonies start to come up. I will maybe put a flannel sheet over them because I don't want them destroyed by a frost. So I didn't cover up any plants here. No, all my plants that we have outside are used to our mountain weather. So I don't cover anything up. Somebody's cooking chili slow. Somebody asked for an immersion blender. I have one of those. I don't use it often, but it's a good thing to have when you're making boiled custard and it kind of gets lumpy on you. What's going on? What's going on? I don't know what that means. AMA. I don't know who that is. Um, how do I clean out a nasty fridge with moldy food? Wear respirator masks with carbon filters. Uh, getting over the stomach virus. I've only put food in Ziploc bags in my refrigerator. So then all I've got to do is drop it in the trash can on, and I do it on trash day, which is Tuesdays. I followed your Christmas schedule. It's been the easiest and most organized holiday ever. Well, Lynn Ann, I'm really proud of you. I am really proud of you for you know, I can lead a horse to water, but I can't make you drink. I can give you the missions, but I can't make you do them. But if you'll just do a few of them, and I do a few every week, you're going to see a major difference in your stress level. Noodles. Somebody's doing noodles today. Well, that sounds good. Something warm. I know my daughter in law has had to plan, as Justin said, they have had to plan many meals because they got a house full of company. They've got um, Justin's dad, Emily's mom, Emily's dad, Emily's sister, Emily's niece. That's it's just they got a house full. They have a house full. So making sausage balls for the first time for Christmas Eve. Oh, that I might make some of those today too because we have a we have hors d'oeuvre supper tomorrow night. So I've got some big Idaho potatoes that I'm gonna slice up and put some cheese on. I'm gonna make some cocktail weenies with some brown sugar. It's gonna be a good day in the neighborhood for dinner tomorrow night. Today, I think I'm gonna fix some pasta. Beef stroganoff and German noodles. Now, I have a recipe on my YouTube channel where I make the hamburger in the crock pot when you pre-cook your hamburger. I have a recipe at the end of that. I have a recipe that makes this hamburger stroganoff, and it's real simple. You take your pre-cooked hamburger meat, you can put an onion in it if you want to. I like to take a can of golden mushroom soup and a tub of sour cream, 8-ounce tub of sour cream, or a block of 8 ounces of cream cheese. And it is amazing. And it's just all wonderful. We have pasta and meatballs every Christmas. Now that's fun. Justin's going to have seafood. Hey, TG, what's your weather up there? I heard you're having lots of problems with icing and stuff. So most of the country is. If you can stay home at Christmas and do Christmas later next week because why get out in it? Let's see. I'm looking. I have done your pre-cooked hamburger and onions. Well, at the end of that is this recipe for stroganoff. And you just in the time it takes you to cook the wide noodles, you can make the sauce. Yeah, it's going to get cold in Florida too. It is the recipe for making crock pot pre-cooked hamburger. And I've never seen anybody do this, but I did it. And I like it because I don't have to stand up or stir it. Every 15 minutes I get up and stir it. Well, Amanda, if you've gotten yourself into the I don't want to mode, you can get yourself out of it by playing a game. You can do that. So Emily has done some lasagna that she put in the freezer and it's ready to go. I love to make my lasagna with part hamburger and part Italian sausage, so it makes it kind of spicy. I love that part. There are lots of flights being canceled and there are lots of power outages across the country. So be aware. You might not get to where you need to go as fast as you want to do it, especially if you were flying out today. Corned beef hash sounds good. I hadn't had that in forever. With little pieces of potatoes. But make your sausage casserole for Christmas morning. Make it today and get it ready to go. Then all you got to do is put it in the oven. Cynthia's making 2 lasagnas, one for Christmas Eve, and she's freezing the other one. That's a great idea. You'll have one as a backup. Y'all, we are going to have some fun next couple of days. We really are. So drink up. I have never had problems with my hands, with chapped hands. And that's because I don't use any hand lotion. I never have used hand lotion. I know a lot of people who are addicted to hand lotion and it makes your skin softer. So I don't use hand lotion. I've never liked the feel of hand lotion. If I've ever had any dry patches on my skin, I use coconut oil, just a touch of coconut oil. Robert puts suet in the feeder and he just rubs his hands. But I've known people who have had split fingers, but they were addicted to hand lotion. Let's see. What kind of dipping sauce for sausage balls? I saw an apple jelly and mustard at Walmart was out of apple jelly. Well, you could instead of using apple jelly, you could use applesauce. But I just like them plain. Yeah, you could take some apple sauce and some mustard and make a nice little dip. I don't use a recipe. You know me, the cupboard recipe at the end of the year. No gas, so maybe some tuna. We're using our tuna to feed our kitty cat. She's gotten really picky, and but she will eat tuna, which is good. All's you, yeah. Let's see. Applesauce works. Yep. Justin got his little grill put together yesterday. He sent me a picture of it. Let me see if I can find it. They're working hard. There's his little grill. He took a cattywampus picture of it. That's got a lid on it. But he was going to be cooking breakfasts on it. He put vinyl sheets around his back porch where he has his grill, and he's going to put it out there, his cooking station. And one year I got Justin a sort of a big green egg, but it's not the big green. It's a Primo brand, and he has loved that for he likes cooking stuff. He really likes cooking stuff. Olive oil is good for your skin too. Olive oil is good to take just a teaspoon of it and take it down. Just drink it. Yeah. Sophia Loren, the old movie star, she always used olive oil on her skin. Was the Blackstone pricey? It was about 300, but I got the big one because he cooks for a lot of people a lot of time. Let's see what else. Just looking at your questions. We are feeding stray cats tuna when we had no money for dry food, and people yelled at me and said it was not good for cats. And neither is milk. I felt terrible because you feed them what you had. Robert said when he was in college, a stray cat came up to their trailer and all they had was tuna, and they just fed it tuna. You know, critters got to eat. I know I followed this guy on Twitter, and he's out of Florida, and he rescued three feral cats this past week, and they're just he bought them a big old cage so that he could get them tamed, and it's just the most beautiful thing. They're beautiful gray kittens, just beautiful gray kittens. Yeah, cats love tuna. It's the Blackstone is a brand of grill, and I follow this guy on YouTube. He made up this Dano's seasoning mix, and he grills stuff a whole lot. Dano, Dan hyphen O, Dano's, and he's always cooking something, and that's fun. That's really fun. Do you have a schedule or a process for putting Christmas stuff away? Yeah, it starts on Monday after Christmas, on the 26th. Yeah, y'all are wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Y'all getting stuff done and having fun at the same time. I had two friends that retired yesterday from high school. Uh, they had worked all their adult life, and yesterday was their last day of work. So keep Cynthia and Judy in your prayers that they find something fun to do. Maybe they need to rest for a couple of months because they've been hard at it for a long time. Well, y'all don't have many questions, or if you have had some questions, I have missed them. But get some things done. What is your sausage ball recipe? Um, no, I don't think it's on the website, but I just look one up. I just look up YouTube and sausage ball recipes, and usually it's cheese and sausage and self-rising flour or biscuit. And I don't use biscuit. I make my own biscuit. I'm looking at your questions, see if there's any questions. I don't see any. Y'all, tomorrow's Christmas Eve. A lot of people like to keep their decorations up till Epiphany. That's January 6th, I think. Anyway, folks, y'all be good, kind, and sweet. Be good to yourself by taking breaks today and tomorrow and Christmas Day. Be kind to others by listening and not having to be the center of attention. Sometimes it's better to listen. And if you've got a Christmas Eve service, then go to it and enjoy the pageant. Just slow down. Check your church to make sure they haven't changed your church services on Sunday so that you won't be early or late or whatever. A lot of people are making the services be later in the day. But check it out. Call somebody who knows. Will you be on at 3 p.m.? Yes, I will be on at 3 p.m. Unless our power goes out. If our power goes out, I won't. But right now, we're looking pretty good. Little breeze. I'm watching a few little trees, but I think we're good. And it's going to be 60 degrees next week. What's the best way to sanitize rubber scrubbers? I stick them in the dishwasher. That's what I do. Stick them in the dishwasher. Or I put soap on it and just scrub it like that. But I stick it in the dishwasher with the bristles up. Because if you put them down around the little pins in your dishwasher, it's going to deform it. Yeah, putting them in the dishwasher is good. Also, a sponge you can wet and put in your microwave, but don't touch it. You'll burn yourself. Well, go check out Mark Lowry. He's doing lots of Christmas sing-alongs. He just does it whenever he wants to. So check him out. Kitchen scrubbers too. Yeah, I put them not in the microwave. I put them in the dishwasher. Well, my dishwasher doesn't get disgusting because I don't put food on the dishes. I always rinse my dishes off. So my filter in my dishwasher doesn't get nasty. Well, the kitchen scrubbers are $10. They come 5 to a pack, and they're this color. And they have a crunchy side and a microfiber side. And I love this side. I even keep one in my bathtub. Well, y'all have yeah, I do brush my pets with a rubber scrubber. Okay, everybody. I love you all. I will catch you later. I got to go in the kitchen and see what I got to clean up. Robert's pretty good at cleaning up after himself, but I want to run the dishwasher, get my cup, and get all the dishes done in case the power goes out. Anyway, y'all have some fun today. Put on a book, listen to Christmas jars or some Christmas angel books, and just enjoy the day. Just enjoy the day. I love you all. Be good, kind, and I forgot the last part. Let the joy and the sweetness that is inside of you, that comes from the good Lord, show the world who you are, a child of the Most High, the only living God in the universe. I'll see you at 3 o'clock. Y'all get in here and let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. So bring your tea, and I will catch you at 3. That rhymed.